So it has been a while. Let me up the audio. Oh, you can't even hear the audio because. Oh, actually, I can close the game. I can start it later anyway. That's fine. Let's see, if I remember correctly, I had a line saved. We're actually on Mercury. This line that you cannot even see. So that would be this, this. This is what I currently had. And if I remember correctly, the line was pretty safe, but I did cook it very quickly. At the end of the last stream. Let me just run this back again. So, it's going to start with Slugma, and we're opening with Laron. Because it has Focus Sash, you cannot kill it in one turn unless I use Slugma, but Slugma already has a ton of XP. So we wanted to keep, I think we had 3 Mon, this, Carvania, and if I'm not mistaken, Ariados or something. I'd have to double check that. But we have 3 Mon that are already at level 28. Then we put Nidoking here, Ninetales here, and Wigglytuff because we don't have those yet. Also, we cannot get them yet, so. So this was going to be the line. So the only problems here are Bibarel actually and Raticate. But yeah, let's see how this works. So we have Laron. So the only thing that can kill this instantly is basically Magcargo, or I wouldn't say instantly because the Focus Sash would get an attack back and then you get the residual Fire Spin damage. So it would be dead in one turn. That's not really an issue. We have Sun up this fight. So let's say we start with Laron. It can only do... Well, actually it can do a lot of damage to me. It can do like 70 and then... So that might be an issue. If it crits, then I'm... Basically, I am faster. Okay, so Rockthor doesn't flinch or anything. Yeah, so opening with Laron is a big risk, but and also if I don't get it, then I might be in big trouble. Is there no other way? Doesn't do enough damage. So that was the issue, I think. Because I tried checking other Mon, but I don't think other Mon will do enough damage for a 2-hit kill. Okay, so this would work, but then you would get finished by HP Grass. Same. Yeah, okay, so there's basically no real... This guy would die. Hyperfang would be cool, but then still you are dead to Lava Plume crit also. And we kind of need Eradicate maybe for later. I mean, in theory, you could sing and then hyper voice twice. But that would screw up the line, I think. Because I think the whole idea is that you want Onyx to come out after. Yeah, so I think we're just risking a crit here. And I don't think that there's a way to get around that. And if we do get crit, then we're, yeah, like I said, we're in big trouble at that point. This thing will do minimum, yeah, but Dig doesn't really help me at all. Yeah. I mean... So that's the problem. We are risking this crit, but after this crit, the rest of the fight I think is pretty free. But we can check it later. Because I think the other fight against Venus, I think this is much more tricky. Also much more XP as well from these guys. So that's not going to be fun because we're already in XP problems. I mean... So the thing is, Delibird can almost one-shot kill all of them, but I don't think... one-shot kill all of them. Okay, so let me start the game real quick. The thing is, Delibird can one-shot all of them, but I think it's already 27, if I'm not mistaken. He's already at 517, and he's like fast or medium fast growth rate, so I mean, at the end of the battle he would be 28 already. So that's not something I wish to test, you know? I mean, I do think it is possible, but I think this is a much better option for me. Yeah, so Of course, I'm looking at this thing again. So you risk the crit, which is going to be scary. Then we're at steel rock, right? So that would be fighting ground water. Only Onyx, it's the only one. So Onyx comes out. Onyx wants to Sand Tomb probably, or Dragon Dance. The Dragon Dance do again ups the speed and the attack, and doesn't even learn Dragon Dance, of course. So yeah, Dragon. Only attack and speed. Oh, I thought it was also defense. Ah, no, there's curves and then D and speed down. Anyway, okay, so that would be, let's say it boosts when Bibarel's out. Then that means it is faster than my Bibarel. Without the speed, it is not. So without, Centum doesn't kill. With, Centum also doesn't kill because it is unaware, but also if it switches in, Dragon Dances, I didn't get the hit, so then I'll get the hit after. Or I get the hit coming in, and then I kill it. So either way, I'm going to get one Centum. I guess, unless it starts to Dragon Dance twice, which I don't think it will do when it's faster. So I think it will... What, Dragon Dance on this guy? No, because it's already faster than him. So probably he will Centum directly. So it gets the hit in. Then Bibarel's faster. Bubble Beam kills him. Then we will be Bibarel Electric Grass fighting. This guy. That's it. So we have Grass Psychic and Grass Dark. And I think Psychic and Dark are both normal. So they would be the same. So then Execute will come out. So I think I prepared Vulpix for that. So this guy will come in. Will either Sleep Powder or Solar Beam, most probably. Right? What was the idea here? Probably send out him. Vulpix, I mean, we could be pre-poisoned. Take the... Well, best case scenario would be take the Sleep Powder. Worst case scenario would be take the Solar Beam, because it's probably going to Solar Beam this guy, right? So then gets the Solar Beam, takes 18 damage, crit. I mean, getting crit would be an issue. Getting crit here would also be an issue. You could give it a quick claw, but that's not really helping that much. So I mean, switching in on the sleep powder would be huge, because then we know for sure that we will kill it. What other answers do we have against this execute? I mean, this guy would work. The only problem is if you switch in on the solar beam, that's going to hurt. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that I wanted to save Delcatty for the Glamia whenever it comes out. Because then you can just switch in, take the fake out, be faster. We could say the same about Eradicate, right? Using this for the execute would remove a lot of bullshit. Then this guy would come out for sure. You could say tank the fake out. You're going to get a solar beam again, which we're not really taking that well. Unless it's this guy. So let's say this guy is burned. Eradicate. It is not faster. So that's maybe not the best move. Could it be that we were doing this guy then? Only problem is Dark Pulse. If it starts flinching me, I'm in a heap of trouble. So I mean, you could switch in on the fake out, which doesn't do a lot of damage. And then it's probably going to Dark Pulse, but then I think I have one chance basically, which is not what you want. There's nothing that outspeeds the guy, really? Jeez. They buff the speed of this guy? Not even. How come he's so fast then? Chlorophyll doesn't up the speed, right? Oh, it does. Oh, okay, so it's kind of like Swift Swim. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I don't have a Chlorophyll to counter. I just have a very speedy Delcatty. Yeah, I'm not going to boost that guy. I'll be out of usable Pokemon real fast if that's the case. There's nothing that really walls him. We have a lot that kill. I mean, Butterfree goes pretty hard here actually. You have something better? No, not really. Do we have something that doesn't, where it doesn't want the dark pulse maybe? Do we have an option where... Wait, let me just put self-destruct to 0. Let's assume it will not self-destruct. It probably always wants, well, it wants to do solar beam here, but that's going to be even worse. Yeah, of course we have these guys. Carvania could be an option. It's not faster though. Yeah, I mean, Butterfree might just make stuff happen here. I mean, Laron would probably be pretty dead at this point. I think Raticate. So what do we really need? I mean, we basically have 3 mon left. This guy, we have, I mean, there's going to be some issues probably with him. We could get rid of him quite easily, I would say. So if we badly poison him, for example, we could kill the guy. Right, that would be, and this, he also will do the same. He will do the same, but he's not faster. That's the only issue we have with that one. That means we just take a random move from assist, which could be a lot of bullshit, right? Could get a head smash, Santoon. We could get also self-destructed, of course. Dark Pulsed, Solar Beamed. I mean, those are not that annoying to take. I mean, getting sleep powdered by assist is going to be a problem. Is it just doing a move or damaging move? Any move. Yeah, so I mean, the chance of it self-destructing or explosioning is the highest. 3 out of 12. No, 4 out of 12. No, 4 out of 16. 1/4 chance of it self-destructing at that point. But it will fake out first. So we need to switch in on the fake out and then just kill him, because assist is not a priority move. So we could deal with him with Eradicate, for example. We could also deal with him with this guy. Both will outspeed and kill. Deliberate could do the same, just not very reliably, because only the highest roll of Aurora Beam will kill. That's a bit of an issue. And here we can just fake out Hyper Voice will kill, or we could just outspeed and just kill the guy. Okay, so this guy is covered. We just need to be sure that we don't spend these two in the last thing. So in case of Nuzleaf, let's say we pretty badly poison the guy. In case of Nuzleaf, we could switch into the fake out. For example, he outspeeds by 1 point, which is annoying. But in this case, that's not the case, right? So I think this is the play. I think. Yeah, so for the execute, Eradicate is faster. And it kills with crunch. And because it is pre-statused, it doesn't get killed by... it doesn't get sleep powdered. But it could get a free move if the guy sleep powders the previous mon. That would be ideal. Switch in to execute. Hopefully with sleep powder doesn't affect. Worst case scenario, it solar beams, or even explosion, of course. With solar beams. So we have to dodge a crit there. I don't think I have a Ringo barrier or anything like that. But I mean, it's going to be harassment, right? So I mean, the chances are pretty high that it's going to sleep powder. I don't think the other guys have any sleep stuff, right? I think. I don't think so. Yeah. So this guy's going into a sleep powder, outspeeds crunches. Then Nuzleaf comes out. I don't outspeed, so I'm risking some stuff. It is going to fake out. The fake out turn, I switch in. Then I will be faster. Fake out hyper voice. At this point we haven't used this guy yet. Then it sends out Glamia. And I want to get this guy some XP, but I don't think that's going to happen. So Hyper Voice kills with almost all moves. I can Hyper Voice and then copycat my own Hyper Voice, basically. That would be cool. That would be faster and I kill. Yeah, so this is going to be the line. These guys are here just if some bullshit goes down. And then actually I'm probably going to need something to counter this Slugma if it's really going to be annoying. So, I mean, if we're really going to be desperate, then let's not bring this guy, let's bring this guy. Because we know he can kill it and then we still have the rest of the line safe. Yeah. Okay, so this is the thing. The only thing we need to make sure is that Eradicate gets pretty badly poisoned. Okay. We can do that. Just want to be out of the forest. Okay. Didn't I say that Butterfree was doing some work here? Or which fight was that over? Yeah, but it's too risky. I don't like risk. Okay. Take a chestnut as a safety precaution. Okay, and we shuffle some stuff around. It's going to be, and I think we can use the Grotto for the execute if stuff goes south, because we're leaf guard, so we cannot get slapped. I mean, it's not the best play, but it's something. There's also someone that can still get some XP there. Do we want Quick Claw on him? No, we don't. Don't think we're going to need Quick Claw anywhere, to be honest, because this guy's faster, this guy's faster, Bibarel's faster, these guys are faster. I mean, I could give... Even if I give him a Miracle Seed, he's not going to do anything, basically. So I'll just give him a Quick Claw to give him a bit of an edge. It's not going to do that much. I do want to give Focus Band to Laron should there be any problem. I think that's about it. Just want to pre-status the Eradicate. I have Bite and Crunch. Don't remember doing that. Probably because I have a flinch option and there's like a stupid moveset. We can do HP Crash. No, it's going to be horrible. I have anything coming that is cool or no? Slash on 28. See, that's kind of a worse Hyperfang. Dig would be cool. Oh, I have... Do I have Dig? No, I don't have Dig. Dig would be cool, but that's only on 35, so it's not going to be helpful soon. Alright. Well... Yeah, please join me to just stand there and watch. My stream still up actually. Oh, no. Okay. Just double check. I beat these guys, right? Setables and Psychorax. Let me check the dock real quick. Yeah, I did these guys. Didn't do the Drifloon, what is it? I did Puck afterwards. Did Puck. And now, where is Mercury? It's the guy on the bottom right. Okay. I do have a miracle seed here below, but I'm not going to taking that yet. We don't need it yet. Let's get some healing in. My guy. Always safe to be sure. Yes, is on the window, that's fine. Okay. Repel wore off, so let's just renew that as well. Okay, here we go. Okay, Galactic Mercury. Second time fighting this guy. Don't remember where we did it, probably in the fighting perks. Starts off with a Slugma. Problem with this Slugma is that it is not faster, but it has a focus sash, so I cannot kill it with one attack even if I wanted to. So it's going to get one attack off. And if that one crits, I would be really upset. But that's just not gonna happen, right? Lava Plume. Oh, it doesn't Lava Plume, which is actually, I think, best case scenario. But don't boost. Perfect. Okay. So this already is a great start. Now we kill. And this should bring out Onyx. 27. It's fine. This guy has a lot of XP that it can get until it levels up, so that's good. Okay, so now we get Onyx. Onyx is going to want to Sand Tomb for a lot of damage. Or Dragon Dance, but because it's faster, it's probably going to just go for the damage. But still, it is possible. But either way, I'm going to switch to Bibarel. You can take the Sand Tomb decently. Even crit doesn't matter here. This is fine. Sure. Some residual damage. Bibarel is faster than Onyx and should one-hit kill with Bubble Beam. This should bring out Execute. I was almost afraid in my head, like, did I remember to pre-status my Eradicate? Yes, I did. I'm getting way too paranoid for these fights. I say this every time, but still, that's actually what goes through my head. So this thing, Execute, is actually really fast because it has chlorophyll, so it has double the speed in the sun. Let me just check one thing. It has a Tenga berry. Just want to check what that one did. Okay, so it has the damage of bug attacks, which we're not going to do. So this thing, because of the enemy having harassment AI, probably would want to sleep powder. So that would be best case scenario, because we're going to switch into Eradicate. Just badly poison here. And because sleep powder would not do anything, because he's already poisoned. But even Solar Beam is fine, but just don't high roll crit. It's the only thing I'm asking. No crit at all would be best. Yeah, okay, this is perfect. So now it doesn't really matter what he's doing, because yeah, that's fine as well. I'm faster. By 5 points, and I should kill with Crunch. This should bring out Nuzlocke. Okay. Actually, I had an idea for the Glamia, which, now that I think about it, it's not really going to work. Anyway, so now I switch. So this Nuzlocke is even faster than the Execute, because it also has chlorophyll. And since my Eradicate is already pretty damaged, I need to switch out, and also Eradicate cannot kill in one go. So we need to switch out to Delcatty. Delcatty is probably going to take, let me check what are the options. It's probably not going to self-destruct. It's probably going to fake out, because I don't think it sees... Ooh, it does see kill actually. I was not expecting it to see kill. I was expecting it to fake out, which it can still do. But I'm expecting it to either Dark Pulse or Solar Beam, because it sees kill. On my Eradicate, which is, I think, fine, because Delcatty can take even crit from both of those attacks. But yeah, Fake Out would be better because it's lower damage. Okay, that's the highest damage it can do to me. So it's not ideal, but not a problem. Took Life Orb Chip. That's not really relevant, I think, because I need to fake... I mean, I want to Fake Out anyway. Always Fake Out when you have the opportunity. Yep. And then we Hyper Voice. We Hyper Voice. That should kill. And then it sends out its last one, which is Glamio. So now this Glamio is going to want to do Fake Out. I actually didn't account for him. I think. So what was the last move used? It's going to want to fake out. The thing is, I wanted to copycat my hyper voice. But if it fakes out, I think fake out should be priority +3. So copycat is priority +1. So that's not going to be faster. I mean, if so, what can I do here? What is my best move, basically? What are the options that it could use against? I could use Laron, for example. I could also use Grodel. The problem is if it, for whatever reason, I mean the fake out will be fine. But then after, it is going to assist. Assist will just do a random move. So I just need to check how much the self-destruct do to my Grodel. It would kill an explosion as well, of course. What if it does lava plume? Would probably also kill. It doesn't even kill. But self-destruct, there's a. Let me just check, just to be safe. So explosion. So it has a 1 in 4 chance to explode, basically. That's the problem here. Oh, but actually this is free. Because my Delcat he leveled up. If it, I hyper voice it, I insta kill it with hyper voice. And if it fakes out, I first get the fake out and then still I kill with hyper voice. So this always wins me the fight. Okay, let's do that. I was worrying of nothing. Ooh, critical hit. That was going to be bad. You should always kill, exactly. Oh, perfect. Okay. Okay. Antidote mine. Okay. Oh, she heals everyone. Yeah, that's right. Ooh, just wore off. Yeah. Die, Cheryl. Okay, so the next 2 fights are going to be the last fights in Eternal Forest. So let me just reaffirm. I am 27, 27, 27, 27, 26, 28. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Only 2 more fights in Eternal Forest, and after I can finally get a new encounter in the forest, which is going to be really helpful. Could be a like really nice mon in there. Like I think Baneri could be really good for me. I could get a Burmy. if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so let me switch to here. Oh, there's no Burmy, there's only Wormadam. That's not good. That's actually very bad. Because it's not going to be the correct Wormadam if I'm correct. So it's a 13% chance of getting the Wormadam. But yeah, I mean, having like some proper grass types could be good. Like Paris, I think I saw it was pretty good. Beedrill could be really good. Pineco could be good. Shroomish is good. Bunnery is fine, I think. But yeah, there's some stuff that I don't want. Don't want Cricketune, don't want Wormadam, don't want Mothim, no Venomoth. Combi only when it's a female. Because then you can get the Vespiquen. But yeah, even that one I don't want because I already have too many bugs. Paris is also a bug, but apparently he's pretty good. So yeah, I mean, there's some stuff that I want. The other option is to go for the Rock Smashing counter. I don't know if there's a Honey Tree there, to be honest. But if we go for the Rock Smash, I mean, we have 3-4 Mon already. These 4 we have for the Rock Smash. So then, I mean, Shuckle would be pretty good. Bonsly could be good as well. But man, I don't necessarily want the Machop. But having the Machop and the Geodude together could be really nice because then you could get either a Graveler or a Machamp. So that would be nice. Yeah, do I want that over? I mean, it's not going to help me in the next gym. It's probably not going to help me in the gym for the gym trainers either. So then having a good grass type might be nice. I mean, these guys, I mean, let's just assume that we beat them, right? Let's hope so. That's a big if. Then we need to beat these 3 fishermen, which I'm not sure we have the correct answers to be honest. But we might need to overlevel some guys. Then we have these fights. But at this point we have Ninetales, I think. And then this beast. Yeah, anyway. First things first, we have either Uranus and Francisco or Triton and Neptune left. But looking at their respective thing, I think like XP wise, this is let's say 1400, let's say 2000 on this side, and then like 1000 on this side, so it's 3000. This is like 13k, or 1300, sorry, and another 1500, so it's more or less the same. It's going to be a bit more, I think, but it's not an issue. But the problem is, this is going to be permanent rain, because this guy will just put this guy will just put drizzle up, and then I think we have swift swim 3 times, so they're stupid fast, just like the chlorophyll guys in the sun, so it's going to be an issue. These guys will have permanent heal, but that should not do anything for their speed. So at least we outspeed, well, most of them, because we're not outspeeding Kadabra. And this again is a double battle, so that means that we're fighting with Cheryl, and that's going to introduce some bullshit to this fight. So we could use Vulpix here, for example. Vulpix will one-shot the Snover. But the question is, do we want to kill the Snover or want to keep it up? He has Sleep Talk, that's annoying. Do they all have Sing on this side? 2 of them have Sing. 2 of them have Sleep Talk on this side. Hyper Voice. I mean, this Clefairy is pretty annoying, to be honest. So Vulpix is quite fast. Outspeeds and kills the Snover. Well, it doesn't kill because that's Focus Sash. That's annoying. I mean, we could... How much XP does my Mech Cargo have, actually? $2,100. So, I mean, he could... Yeah, but it's 600. This is times 1.5, right? So it's 900 for him. That's a lot. That's like half. Oh, that's so much. I mean, we could do 2 turns, right? It's an option. Do you want to give him a berry or do you want to status him? What do we have for Kadabra? So if you can switch in on the Shadow Ball, This thing is magic art, so that's annoying. If you cannot status him because of the flame orb. Oh, that's so that's so annoying. So this guy's just going to be a problem then. He doesn't necessarily kill stuff. Especially if he's not burned yet. Does this not do anything? Flame plate, flame orb. Why does this not calc? That's weird. Let me just ask the guy from Discord. Cadabra. What was the other guy? Francisco. The guy's name doesn't really sound like. Okay, just ask the question because I think this guy should do more damage actually. Because Flame Orb should... A health item that burns the Pokemon at the end of the turn. That's it. Ah no, but the orb should not do anything. Okay, I think I'm being stupid. I think Flame Orb doesn't do extra damage on its own. It only does extra damage if it's like guts, like this guy. If this guy would be holding a Flame Orb, would get burned. Then, but then why give this guy a Flame Orb? I mean, he's Magic Guard, so that would mean that he cannot get status, right? Yeah, so protects the user from indirect damage. So he's not... Ah. Okay, so this guy... can get statused by... This guy can get statused, so if you could get it to sleep. Then the Flame Orb also probably doesn't trigger, I'm guessing. Not sure if that's how that works, to be honest. But then once he is burned, he cannot get put to sleep. That's basically what they wanted to do here. So then the guys on this side, the sync doesn't affect him basically. So it's going to be super annoying. So I mean, what is the best move here, to be honest? Delcat can fake out 40. Does he want to do Shadow Ball on any of my guys or no? I'm switching in. Doesn't seem like it yet, at least. There's some guy. This one. So he never wants to do Shadow Ball, basically. Then I cannot switch into a Shadow Ball. The only thing I can hope is that it either targets Chansey or then I need to check for another move. Second. Okay, so this guy, you could bring Ledian, for example. Why only him, not him? Just doesn't have the damage. Okay. So for the Kadabra we could use this guy, but then I think it's good to have like a Sheriff. Sometimes I see these other Nuzlockers, they want to keep the Sing side up. Sometimes they want to keep the other side up. I think in this case, there would, I mean, if there would be physical attackers, you could burn one. That would be cool. And this guy's, it's not a physical attacker. Also, it doesn't do a crazy amount of damage, but enough to. This guy would not be an option. Then basically you would have to like run through this side of the field. They're kind of bulky. That's always the problem with these guys. Like they're normal, bulky. I don't have any good fighting moves or have to double kick. So there's no booming, right? That's at least that's good. If I could get through this Clefairy, I could just flamethrower the right side, basically. I think the chance is pretty high that this guy wants to do some not so fun stuff. This guy with Earth Power for sure, so then I don't want the Flamethrower guy to be out. This guy for sure also. This guy would be good. This guy would be a problem already to have out. Yeah, if we can double target the Clefairy. Yeah, I mean, if I do him, help. Problem is relying on Cheryl is just a problem, I think. This would not be a good option. I need someone that can still tank some stuff. I mean, I could start with Delcatty. start fake outing. Switch this guy in to get some stuff done. And this guy is dead. I mean, this guy would be good. Switch in, maybe give him like a... So this guy would be a problem if it's not sing, right? Because Hyper Voice and Flamethrower are going to do some... So I think it's best to just fake out and start Hyper Voicing. Then this guy dies, then we get this guy. Could still Hyper Voice, probably. At some point you would need to get this one down. He's not even that. Well, I mean, maybe he is. We should be able to take it pretty well. If we can... We can keep this guy out. So we also get the hail damage, that's kind of annoying. And this Grodel probably doesn't do anything against these guys. Okay, I wouldn't say anything, but it's getting pretty beaten up. Let's not bring him. There are worlds where we bring Dustox. We have a clear-cut answer. For Kadabra. So if I give my Ledian a Chesto Berry, then there's no way he shouldn't be able to just hard switch in and then just take the guy out. Unless of course this guy starts to Ice Ball exactly that slot, for example, then that would be an issue. I mean, if we want to be safe, this side just needs to go down first, right? But then how can we make that? Can we really make that happen? We have a pretty high chance of doing it. fake out, hyper voice, then hyper voice again. Just have to deal with whatever comes out next. Problem is if this guy comes out first. I could sing myself, of course, to get this guy down. This, I'm pretty much finished with my cargo. So it's not something I would want. This guy. How much does hell damage do? Just 1/8 as well. Or 1/16 as well. Okay, so there's no, it's just 1/16. But yeah, if I get the badly poison and then in the first turn I would get hail and badly poison. And I need 2 turns to get this guy down. Yeah, that's not going to be very smart, I think. I could Hyperfang. So what is this, the status on my Bibarel? 27, so he still has some room. So let's say I Chesto Berry, Hyperfang. This guy is going to Giga Drain. That's gonna be pretty bad. I mean, he's going to sing for sure. He is going to sing for sure. Especially first turn. I mean, probably this is going to be the team, right? Either way. This has to be the team. And then we just make sure we just to bury the hell out of everyone. Or at least out of 5. Right. And getting this side down is probably top priority, I think. What's the chance of it doing HP ground? Not very high. It's probably going to Blizzard or some bullshit. So then I think Blizzard doesn't freeze. Oh, of course it does. Ignores accuracy check and hail. 70 is actually abysmal. Okay. So hail's going to be a problem. Or a Blizzard. Basically, you want them both down. So would it be better to just, if you burn the guy, you know you're not going to be statused, right? Yeah, I'm going to get a shit ton of damage. I mean, you need to survive some stuff, right? So we know for a fact that some guys we have reserved for this slot, and some we have for this slot. for the rest, basically. So does it start to blizzard? Probably it will, right? Probably might. Do I have anything that is resistant to hail? This guy maybe. No, he's not even resistant to hail. What? This doesn't work either. This guy can handle all statuses, then maybe it's just better to have this guy deal with the bottom half. Yeah, we're not going to, I mean, this is going to take 2 turns to get rid of him. I would much rather have him take 2 turns to get rid of him, and then we have going to be sent to ice ball. The only thing we don't want is that this guy dies before, right? We just want this guy to stay alive. Basically, we just want to kill the bottom side. We could also just use this guy. No, we really can't. So Laron might not be a good fit. Okay, he can take care of the snow road, kind of. You could switch him in. Then you'd have to switch out again. This guy will probably just get bodied by whatever. It's going to be not great. It is faster, but then also dies pretty quick. It's going to help at all. Okay, so then bringing Seeking might be a lot better than bringing Laron. Only one I don't want to bring him out on is this guy, and even he can tank that one pretty well. Just dive everything. Not that one, of course. He's faster than anything. Can take the damage quite well. To be fair. So whenever Snowbird dies, you can just bring in Seeking. It's quite safe. situation. It's decent. That is decent. I think he might be my best shot actually if things start to go south. I have these guys for the bottom. I have this guy for everything. I have this guy for almost everything. I think this guy I can use to pivot as well. This guy for the Kadabra if needed. Yeah, why not? So that would mean bring Seeking. Bring Lydian. Bring Vulpix. And then depending on what comes out when. So let's say I kill Snover. Well, I don't want to kill the Snover, of course. I mean, this should always be kind of free, I guess. So who's the slowest one here? I mean, this guy will switch in, doesn't want to take 2 hits here. So that's going to be annoying. I could get 2 hits in here. Doesn't need a quick claw. I mean, these guys are all slow, so we're not going to need a quick claw ever at that point. We might need it here. At the same time, you want the berry probably. Chesto. Or status. I think. How many Chestos do we have? 4. That's exactly. No, that's not exactly. We need 5, I think. So I think I might not need it on Seeking, because I'm guessing I think I might need to give him one. I mean, we might have to give him one. Does the next fight look actually in terms of Sing stuff? You have to Dark Void. Oh man. Yeah, so we have 2 Pokemon that might want to sleep. I mean, we have so many options. Do we really then need the Chesto then? Probably want to save at least 2 chesto berries. I think we have more options for him. Also, I don't care as much about him as I do about the others. I think this is fine, we just need to pre-status him. And of course we could give him, I don't know, an orange berry or some bullshit. Maybe this guy. As well. This guy as well. I mean, what do we have for freeze? And we have Asperberry. Who's going to be most likely to get Aspeared? Get frozen. I mean, I don't want him to be frozen, actually. And this should be fine, right? I mean, I think so, but I've no freaking clue. I have no clue. I don't know what I'm doing. So what I do know that I'm doing is I could do this. Still, I think Badly Poison is going to be better. I mean, it's not going to be out for that many turns, or is it? I don't want it to be, so just going to make that happen. And I just need to switch it in and out, but maybe, I don't know. Okay, Cheryl, now you're going to actually fight with me again. I mean, you'd better help me, because I'm going to need the help. Okay. Should be Uranus and Francisco should be on the left side. Also, Triton and Neptune really have like water thing names. Yeah, okay. This should be the correct one. And again, I'm afraid it's going to be even worse the fight after this one. But first things first. Okay. Quick law, not necessarily needed. Okay, so we have a double battle with Cheryl against Galactic Francisco and Galactic Uranus. I'm not sure how this fight's gonna go, because double battles are always a problem, especially with a double battle partner that you do not control. But what I cooked up now was basically we don't want Clefairy to sing, so we fake out the Clefairy. That's the first thing. Okay, that's not what we wanted to see, but not necessarily bad. Okay, just don't hope for freezes. Crit, no way. That's actually pretty bad. This is actually really bad. Of course it crits. So, Hyper Voice in this case does like 40%, 40 to 50% to both mon, more or less. It's not going to kill either of them. Maybe I want to just... So basically, if I sing, I'm buying myself an extra turn. That does put Snover on Sleep Talk, but it also prevents the fairy from singing. So we can switch out, but the problem is, am I dead? Let me just check. What is my HP? 34. So I'm dead to another crit, of course. But I'm not dead to just normal Giga Drain or Blizzard. Even with... So Chansey's going to switch out probably, because it has Natural Cure. I could sing to give myself a better opportunity, which I think I might, because then I buy Chansey a turn to switch, and myself as well. Let me just do it. Okay, Chansey avoided, that's what we expect, because it's already frozen. Okay, please, Clefairy as well. Come on. Okay, so Clefairy didn't switch. That's annoying. Okay, let me get Hail Chip. So I could Hyper Voice, but that's going to be very risky. So I'd much rather this would be a safe kind of safe switch into so who will do the most damage here? We want to get the fairy off of the field as quickly as possible. So on one hand I want to switch in Eradicate because it can kind of sweep. On the other, I don't want to do that because it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 turns of poison and hail. Or if I switch in this guy, it would not be enough. I mean, I can handle Snowrunt a lot better, I think. Let me just switch and Eradicate, just to get rid of the Clefairy. The only problem is the poison. Oh, then I've got. I might need to do this. Yeah, I think Delcatty is too big of a risk to leave up. Okay, this expect, sleep talk, what are you gonna do? And on who? Lizard again. Quick no freeze, but it cannot freeze. It's already frozen. Woke up. Brick. Armberry. It does Snover. Chip. We just hope for the. I mean, Eradicate is just too valuable, man. Just switch out Chansey. Jesus Christ. I mean, I don't think I can risk Eradicate now. Now I have 2 dead mon, basically. Because it gets poison and heal chip. I mean, so I can kill Clefairy at this point. Probably, I mean, it's not going to sing at this point. It's going to probably Hyper Voice again, but I can kill it. The Snover is, I mean, it could wake up. That would be best because then his attack fails. If not, it is going to. No, not if not. Yeah, okay. Then it's basically random. But that also means it doesn't see necessarily kill, so it could attack something else. Then if it doesn't attack, the Eradicate would be fine. Is there a world where we switch? It's going to be bad, right? think we have to risk it. I mean, we're going to be faster, so at least we killed the fairy. We're going to lose the Eradicate. Maybe we already lose the Eradicate, actually. The Calc with 69 health times 6.25. So it's 4 damage. So it's 4 damage. It's getting Hill Chip 4 damage. And then it's getting 8 damage from Toxic. So it's 12 damage. So it barely lives. If it doesn't get an attack, it lives. So my question is, does Sleep Talk Okay, so there are a few things that can happen. Snover can wake up, then Sleep Talk fails. Snover doesn't wake up. It random moves between Blizzard, Giga Drain, and Ground, HP Ground. If one of them, or all of them, I'm dead basically. Eradicate is dead. But if it does click Blizzard, then I'm dead anyway, because it targets both me and Chansey. If it targets Giga Drain and HP or HP Ground, then basically 50% chance that it will hit me. I don't know how big the chance is that it will still sleep. I'm gonna move Blizzard or one of the other ones and then also choose me. So that's basically my out, that I survive. But I don't think I have the luxury to try and switch. I mean, I have enough options, but then he still has everything. And we need to be able to deal with those as well. And my options are becoming more limited by the second, so I think I just have to send it. It's going to be difficult enough. To deal with the rest. Hyperfang. Fuck it. Oh, he's faster. Oh, I forgot about this. Please, Chansey. Please, Chansey. God damn it. Okay. Okay, now I lost him for no reason. Well, at least I get more tempo. Fuck! This is like worst case scenario. With the sleep, I just helped them even more. That's priority, so I can now just screw me over. I don't know. I mean, I'm throwing now. At least the attack failed. Just killed the guy already. And she just stay frozen for the whole battle. It's great. It's going to hurt. 50%. Why is Chancy not switching out? She has natural cure. I don't get this. I mean, I'm dead to a lot of things now. So it sees probably kill with earth power, right? This is so ass. It sees kill with HP rock as well. With max roll HP rock. Chancy might sing. That would give me an extra turn, basically, but Chancy probably also sees kill, I'm guessing. Yep. Chancy's going to hyper voice for sure. So that means I need to switch. To something that takes hyper voice and HP rock or earth power, which I don't have, I guess. One with hyper voice just going to hit both. But also Chancy is dead. So there's also a chance that the guy will click one of the moves into Chancy. I think I just have to risk it, probably. This is why we bring you north, I guess. Things go really south. We have a bit of bulk there. Oh, finally you do something. God dang it. Oh, didn't do shit. Of course, double target. At least Chancy dies now. Yeah, my Bibarel is also as good as dead. Man, this is such bullshit. Heal chip. Okay, I'm going to have to sack Bibarel as well now. I was already afraid of this happening. I hate these double battles, man. It's just fucking bullshit. So what do we do? It has melodic. What does the melodic want to do? Does it see? Yeah, it sees nothing. Okay, it's not going to do anything. Okay. Maybe do icy wind or bubble. I think we have to hope that if we double target the Wormadam, it could be good. Probably Chansey already sees kill with Hyper Voice, yeah, so he's going to Hyper Voice again. It's a never-ending cycle of freaking Hyper Voice. There's no getting out of that either. Unless we switch to Ledian, we don't take a hit from Wormadam. Because I think Wormadam also sees kill now, probably. Bibarel. Yeah, so it's going to double target again. It's just never going to end anymore. And I have nothing that can take it. We're pretty fucked. And my Lodic is not going to do the damage for me. So I guess I have to sack again to get some tempo. So then I need Bibarel to clutch up, basically. Or at least maybe, I don't know, crit on some bullshit. Targeting both, Bubble? Well, at least that's useful. Okay, so we have one down, but then still I'm getting the Hyper Voice, so Bibarel is dying. I can't believe we're losing 2 mon here. Unless he sinks, but he sees kill, so there's 100% chance. Yep. Bye. Okay, we get some tempo back, but this is the worst case. Those 2 very useful Pokemon. Not the best, but like, come on. So bullshit. So this is going to be Kadabra. So at least what is nice is I can send in my Ledian for free. Should always bug bite the Kadabra. Of course you're critting. Jesus. And at least it's 2 against 1. What's Clefairy doing? That's a kind of single battle. Oh, how nice. Now I think it's pretty safe to send in Seeking. Right. Can he kill me actually? can if he... Well, if he flamethrowers, he might... He might sing, actually. I think I always... The problem is I don't want to get too much damage on him. And I hate it, like first turn freeze and then just never thaw. Chance you never switch either. Just switch. Would have been so much better, but probably the freeze doesn't trigger the natural cure AI, which is bullshit. Yeah, I mean it should. Man, I'm so triggered now. Yeah, I mean, literally it does not see kill, so there's no +4 here, so the chance of it singing is pretty high. And if that happens, I'm going to lose my parry. I could switch into priority, expert, baton pass, tech strategy. Chance of it singing is pretty high, I think. The problem is if I could switch into Vulpix to bait the sing. Because if he sings now, does he? Yeah, because he doesn't see kill. Does he see kill on Leafeon actually? He does not. So then the chance of him singing is pretty high, I think. And if you sing, it does cost me a berry, but it might give me a bit of tempo maybe. Is there maybe something for aerial ace? Just never miss, that's it. Okay. I'm afraid of missing. And bug bite also doesn't do... Yeah, consumes the health berry. Okay. I could also safeguard. Then I know for sure that it's not going to sing. Now probably I need to switch to Seeking. Hoping that it sends out Snorunt. It does. I don't stay in because it sees kill with Ice Ball and Rock Slide now. Avoid it. Oh, there's snow cloak. Gotta be kidding me. Oof. Good, it lives. Okay, Razor Leaf's going to do a lot of damage. It's going to hit. No, Leafeon's dying. No. It's not dying through hill. Does it have a magic card or something? Ah, there's a magic card. Oh, that's pretty cool actually. Okay, so we always dive here. Fuck me, man. You've got to be kidding me. The one mon that I need the guy for. Story, bro. Dive is 100%, right? Did Goldeen get dive? Yes, I don't have any always hitting move. Some bullshit. What does Snowcloak do in terms of missing? 20%. That's a lot of... That's a lot. Come on. Jesus. Then you get Snover. And Snover shouldn't be able to do anything to me except sing. Dive again. Oh, sorry, it's Walring. Oh yeah, we got the worst one just now. Anyway. Oh, I clicked the wrong. Oh, Jesus. Okay, never mind. So dive. This guy also has Snow Cloak, of course, and Focus Band. So stupid. The guy should not see any type of kill. Okay. So as long as Nidoking Queen hits, we should be fine, or no Focus Band. Jesus. Going to need maybe for the next fight. We might. Just going to get the item. If we get screwed, then we get screwed. Shouldn't be losing 2 mon against these grunts. I mean, against the last fight, I kind of get it. And I understand, but this is not the plan. It will make my calcs easier in the sense that we have less options. So. There's also a much quicker way to do this. I hate my box, man. My box is bullshit. Especially now. I mean, losing my Eradicate is really going to hurt. Bibarel, not so much. This guy was doing work. Hi, Caseykin. Probably read your chat way too late, but yes, trying for Hall of Fame. That's I mean, I didn't lose that many, but it was way more than I should have to some bullshit. But yeah, I mean this happens. I know this happens. I just wanted this round to be. Just wanted. I just wanted the Eternal Forest to be over. Pain in the ass. But I'm not expecting to get far into the run. Need this guy or some bullshit. Anyway. Maybe I'll look at the next fight for a little bit, but I am going to call it a day. Because I have to work tomorrow. And these fights are taking way too much out of me. I'm not built for this. Probably if I do more of them, it'll be easier, and then also you can speed through the first half of the game. You know, only do some real calcing at Quark Gym and those kind of things. Maybe Windworks, Valley Windworks. But for me, I just want to calc every fight, or yeah, more or less. Okay, so saved. Just check the levels. The levels still correct. 26. These don't matter anymore. 26. 27. Okay, let's kill this one. So I just killed the Bibarel and we killed Eradicate. Very, very unfortunate. But like I said, it will make my next calcs easier. I mean, I would have liked Eradicate right about now. I think. But yeah, for these fights, I'm going to need my guys, right? Probably. Jesus, this guy's fast. He's going to Dark Void, right? So what if I lead with Carvania with a Chesto Berry? Just one-shot this guy. But you need to get rid of him as well, because the Dragon Rage is going to be insanity, basically. Cannot really kill this guy very well. You don't want the Dragon Rage to be up, because that's going to annihilate your whole team. But yeah, so is this guy, I think. I mean, he's not going to annihilate your team, he's just going to stall, basically. He's not switching out. He's just screening. Is that bad necessarily? If you can kill this guy, let's say both screens are up, it's going to be pretty bad, right? You're basically doing no damage. So you might want to... Also, he has light clay. It's going to be there forever. Isn't Dark Void sleeping, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm probably not winning this fight. Man, it's so bullshit that the freeze, also the crit, the first turn crit on my Delcatty, that really fucked me up. Because I could have hyper voiced, I think, the first 2 mon of him pretty well, and then do the same switching I did now, but then no problem whatsoever. No problem whatsoever. Just did the worst thing that it could have done, basically. One thing that I couldn't prep for him. Yeah, I'm not going to cut this now. I don't want to. Anyway, yeah, I'll be online who knows when. I mean, these fights are taking a bit too much out of me currently. And I don't feel I have the box to really do some stuff. I mean, I think 1/3 of my box is just ass. I mean, this Nidorina was fun early game, but then now I just need the Nidoqueen. But I don't have it because I don't have the Moonstone. I'm going to get it later, but then if I get that one, that means that I don't get the Wigglytuff. I don't get the Wigglytuff, my Jigglypuff is also ass. Currently they're both ass. I have 2 mon that I cannot use. I have... Didn't I have another one that was 28? Oh, the Carvania. Actually, I have 3 that I cannot use, but yeah, this one I only use in very specific situations. Geodude is too slow. It doesn't tank enough to really be a real asset. So Laron is nice, but also very slow, but he can tank some stuff. Delibird is very frail, so can only, in some very specific situations, he can sweep. But everything has to be perfect. Butterfree's ass, Dustox is ass. Look at these IVs, man. 1, 3, 1, 7. I mean, it's horrible. These are pretty good IVs, but Butterfree is just useless. Cannot do damage to anything. Very rarely does it really do something. What do we have? Seeking is very good. I like Seeking. Speed could be better, but the rest is good. Swift Swim is nice. I mean, but so yeah, I mean he. But he also has quite some XP already. Ledian is bullshit. I mean, good in the very early game. Up until Rourke, and then after Rourke, it's basically you never use it anymore. So that's annoying. Vulpix, you're not going to use. Ninetales is cool, but you have to delay this. So I have too many that I have to delay for later. Groudal's slow, doesn't really do much. Not yet, maybe later. Staravia doesn't do anything. Don't remember bringing him to any fight. Doesn't do anything. Maybe I brought it to one fight, probably didn't even use him. Ariados is nice. Slugma's nice, but Slugma everyone gets, so that's not something for my run. Carvania, Glass Cannon. So I've no real Pokemon to really rely on. Not enough. Like if you look at some of these guys, they have. Well, I mean, Delcat is good, of course, but doesn't do enough because it doesn't have. It only has normal attacks. It can do some cool stuff, but you need some bulk, like for example Wormadam or there's some other options. Like Wormadam is really good. There's like Shroomish, which is really nice. I mean, I had a good grass Pokemon in Roselia, at least. It was pretty good, it was pretty fast, did enough damage, but it died against Rourke, so it was unfortunate. But also my IVs in this run are just very bad. I mean, the Skitty is really good. It doesn't get the special attack for the Hyper Voice, which is annoying, so it's only for well, for anything it copycats or Fake Out, this is nice, but that's it. But then the defense is horrible again. So, I mean, it's nice, but could be a lot better. Oh, actually, that's Carvania, sorry. Wow, this is... okay, it's exactly the same. These IVs are almost identical, which is crazy. And the nature is minus defense plus speed. So it's very high speed, that's nice. But the defense, maybe not so much. Minus defense, but yeah, I mean, could be worse, I guess. Yeah, this guy as well has physical attacks, only 5 attack IVs. This has good attack at least. This is quite good for this guy, but yeah, he's just squishy. These IVs are decent. Again, could be better, but it's decent enough. I'm happy with anything at this point. So these IVs are good, but the guy's just awful. These IVs are bad. 9 attack and 19 for also a bit of a glass cannon. You know, you want him to do more damage. 19 is okay, I guess, but you get drill run and then your 9 is basically not so great. Look at this guy. Attack 1, defense 6, special attack 3. How is he going to kill anything? HP 1, special attack 1. Guess what? Special attacker. You know, like it's these things. Speed 7. Basically get the worst IVs. Then these are kind of okay, I guess. Like good bulk. But then he's good speed as well, but he's still slow. He doesn't do anything. Dice do everything. Jigglypuff. No bulk. No attack. Aron, no attack, no defense, no speed. Like, it's everything that the guy needs, he doesn't have. So that's just annoying, you know? Like, could be way better. Ariados, look at these stats: 0, 8, 3. There's probably people with worse IVs than me, but I'd hate to see that, you know? Anyway, no point in complaining. It is what it is. Last month, I'm probably not going to calc. Last battle, I'm not going to calc too much, probably. Just going to figure out a line, just send it. I mean, this run is a bit crap anyway. Maybe I'll watch 1 or 2 videos on strategies that other guys use. Maybe if I can find something, but I don't think like a lot of people either die or lose a lot of Pokemon to this battle. Yeah, Cheryl just needs to clutch up or not screw up, at the very least. Just switch out when you have your Chansey status, you know. Anyway, that's it for me. See you next time.